What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another cool video here at Scott Boogie Gaming. Excuse me. We got our torque coaster here that came with the Sorcery Pack. You know, another one of our $13 roller coasters. Ah, yeah. But yeah, the Property Bro of Planko is back with another blueprint flip video. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get right on into the video, shall we? All right, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody is doing okay, and welcome back to another blueprint flip video. If you've been around Scott Boogie Gaming channel for a while, you know, and when I do my blueprint flips, you know, I gotta go through the process of seeing what I like about the blueprint, what I could change of the blueprint, you know, and put my own touches to it. But this one here was one of the in-game coasters that came with the new Sorcery Pack, Torque. You know, yeah, and since, like I said, we had to pay like $13 for that DLC, I'm like, yeah, I'm using every coaster that came in that pack right there. Just, you know, hook them up. You know, make some standalone coasters and things like that. Projects for my workshop to maybe go in a park down the line in the future or something. But this torque coaster is, I don't know what this is. This is one of those motorcycle sidecar coasters. I ain't never rode one of these in real life. You know, so in order for me to do my blueprint flip, I must take a ride on the coaster so I can see what kind of designs or what I want to use for this thing. But for the most part, like I said, I wanted to use a lot of the sorcery pieces and things like that that came with that DLC to try to decorate these rides, and that's what I did with the ultraviolet that I turned to the ultraviolet 13, and then the flying movie theater, which is on the workshop, which been getting a lot of downloads, and I appreciate that. I think it's almost got 100 downloads already. That's amazing, you know, especially for little old me. You know what I'm saying? So let's take a ride on the, what is this called anyway? Oh, the torque. Duh. We're gonna take a ride on the torque. Now, what seat will be the best seat though? Let me see. What seat will be the best seat, guys? Let's see. Let's train one, two. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. Oh, my bad. We need car one. My bad. Okay, so seat one is the side cars, and seat two is the bike itself. So which one we want to ride in, guys? The side car or the bike? And do we want to be in the front or the back? I don't know. We're gonna be right here, man. We're gonna be right here. So let's start the test on this coaster and enjoy the ride, guys. Up, up. My bad, guys. Gamers mess up. I told y'all that, right? We finna ride in the front. Sorry about that. Close that. What's going on, man? Hey, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. What is going on here? Why is it? Oh, my bad. That's what I did wrong, guys. Okay. Gamers mess up, man. I told y'all. I told y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that. You know what I mean? I messed up. I messed up. All right, so we need to open this and then get rid of that. All right. Enjoy the ride, guys. Jesus. Is this another one of those launch coasters too? With the switch track? Yeah, it is. Oh, wow. Very cool. I know one thing, this coaster sounds like it's kind of raggedy though. It sounds like it got a lot of rocks in the rails. But yeah, we finna yeah, that's cool right there. That's actually pretty cool. But what do it do when they get right here though? So we might have to make something real creative right here. Since oh, it dropped down like that. I definitely know I ain't rolled nothing like this in real life. Hey, these must be coasters that's like overseas and like UK or Europe and something like that. Cause I don't think we got no coasters like this in the States. The Swiss, well, we might have a Swiss track coaster in like Walt Disney World or something. You know, I ain't been there in a while, so I don't know what they got there new. I mean, but I know like our local park and Six Flags and things like that. When you go to these parks, I ain't never seen one of these coasters. Look, and then it just come to an abrupt stop right there. Yeah, we're gonna have to make something real cool design right here for that drop part right there. I don't know what to do right there. And of course, I'm gonna have a water feature on this ride on the launch right here. Um, yeah, so you guys gonna get to see how I be doing that on my coasters in this video. Cause like I used to do a lot of terrain work when I would build my coasters and have a lot of water around the coaster, but I was using terrain to have the water features. But now I don't do that no more, man. I use the swimming pools, and it makes an even better effect and make the ride look even better. So let me work on a couple of ideas that I want to put together, and we're gonna start working on this blueprint flip. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All right, guys. Now here we go. Now this is the concept that I started coming up with right now. You know, we're gonna have the Torque Manor. Me. I had the Jones Mansion, you know, and all that. You know, I like making the mansions and things like that on Planet Coaster. So I said, why not make a mansion coaster? So here it is. We're gonna have the Torque Manor. This is gonna be the Torque Manor. This is the mansion. No, that's what it is. That's what it is. You know, nothing much in here yet. I'm still decorating. I might put some stuff on here. Who knows? Who knows? But we're gonna have the coaster coming out of the front, the side of the manor, right on into the ride under the Torque sign. Don't mind this pole right here. Let me put the hood back on the screen so I see what I'm doing. Don't worry about this here, this, there, cause I'm thinking about dressing up some of these coaster posts with these and remove, yeah, you know. But right here, I put these right here, man. It's gonna be like the power, the power core right here. You're gonna get power out of these crystals. So I'm thinking about putting lights on this, so when the coaster get on here, but I don't know how that trigger would work though. I would need it to light up. Well, maybe put the trigger on there, and as soon as the coaster come on here and stop, it triggers the light effect and the light features up under the track right here. Cause I want this to glow when the train get right here at night. I want this part to glow like it done pulled that the track down. You know what I mean? But then let it go on back through, and then it's gonna go through the guest house of the Torque Manor right there with the custom stairs going up there. The big wide body stairs. The fake terrain right there that lead over to the crystal path over there, the power core. That's what I'm gonna call that. But now what I was gonna work on is my strip right here with my water feature that I'm gonna have right here. And like one of my signatures that I use on Planet Coaster when I use the pools for my coasters, I like to put the name of the ride or my gamer name inside the bottom of the swimming pool. So over here, I've been working on the torque that's going to go in the bottom of the pool that we're going to have on our launch pad right there. Because I found out using the swimming pool, them adding the swimming pools on Planet Coaster 2 was a plus. That was a game changer for like coaster builders who like to do water features and lakes and things around their coasters. Because now you could use the swimming pools to make those effect, add waves to them, change the colors of the water and things like that. And at the same time, you can save it all in a blueprint. So unlike before when you was making terrain work and doing terrain work on coasters, when somebody would download that coaster and put it in their park, they got to go back and do all the terrain work that you had in your video or on your thumbnail so it could look like that in their park. Well, here, if you use the swimming pools and build rock structures around the pools, and all that, decorate it, dress it up, make it look real nice. You can save all of that, and all of that will come in the blueprint when the person downloaded and add it to their park. It'll be just like a plug and play. Bloop, bloop. Just pick it up and plug it right into your park exactly how it is, with the water features and everything. So when I seen that, I thought that was a better idea, a better way to use the water effects on my ride. So I've been using swimming pools on my coasters. So like one of my favorite ones that I done did with the pools, I think will have to be the portal. It would have to be the portal. I like the way that look with the water in it. And that's in my latest park, the Sandlot. You go check that out. Yeah, it's a really cool coaster. Like I got the lift chain going slow on those rides. That one and Loco Lobo. Just so the coasters won't get stuck at the top of the lift chain because of the block section problem. So, yeah. But other than that, both of them are very cool rides. It's a very cool park. But yeah, let's work on our launch pad splash zone that I'm gonna have right here. I just don't know how big I want it to be just yet. Um, Let me figure that out, and yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next part of the video. This is a little side note, yeah, man. I had a friend of mine tell me, uh, I had a friend of mine tell me that he feel like when it comes to this game, he feel like I put myself down when it comes to this game, as far as like my creativity or whatever. And then I told him that it ain't that I put myself down, man. I just know what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like if you sit up and you see if you see a bunch of creators build things that you wouldn't even thought about building on a game, you know what I mean? Like for example, like for example, it's a creator in the community named Magic Mike. You know what I mean? And my guy be making uh like what they call ride the movie parts. And it's crazy. Like when you see the detail that he have in these parks. And, oh yeah, we're gonna have that, but I'm gonna trigger this a little bit differently though. Yeah, when you see the detail and the texture of his parks and things like that, and oh yeah, that's gonna be nice. But I'm gonna have that triggered off first. But let's put that there for right now, and then we'll come back to that. But like when I see stuff like that, man, and like one of my parks I did Planko Cave. It was a creator named Sweet Kaneko. That's what I did, a blueprint flip of their project, which was a massive cruise ship. Like when I see stuff like that, I be like, I don't think to that level of when I come building. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like I'm not at the level that a lot of creators be building on. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of times I don't like. I have projects like I'm gonna be honest. Like every contest that then came out. You know what I'm saying? That they had in the It's Cloud contest. I had a project for those, but I didn't submit them. You know what I mean? Because I knew what I was up against. You know what I'm saying? And it's like for me, I'm real competitive though. You know, so it's like, and if I feel like I worked hard on something, you know, I expect it to at least do good or do well. You know, and I entered in a couple of contests and then in the past, and I don't think I even got many votes. You know what I mean? So it's like I had just stopped even putting my stuff in there. Like I'd be nervous about even getting the spotlight sometimes because of the, you know, some of the parts that may have been on before mine. You know what I mean? But I just think I have a fun time building my parts. So do I want another one of those? You know, so I guess cause like when he see my Sandlot part, that's why he said that to me. You know, cause he felt like, man, you know what I'm saying? Your stuff look just like some of the other people's stuff. So you know, but like I don't feel that way though, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but either way it go, man, I'm still not gonna enter my stuff, man. Like I see a contest come out and I see what the rules is, what you got to do, and I'll sit up and I'll build that shit. I actually sit up and I'll build something, but I don't never enter it. I just build it and use that shit in the park for my own. Like for real, man. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, cause like I feel like I build some nice stuff. I just don't get no votes on my stuff. Like I feel like I work hard on my videos, but I don't get many views on them. But it's all good. Let's have some fun here. But I'm stuck on what I want to do with that splash down there, though. I want it, but I don't know what I want to do with it though. Like when I hit the trigger, see what'll be real cool though. You know what? Before I even set that trigger up right there, I want to put the ride camera on here. Cause I want to see something. Cause it'll be real cool if I could catch that splash in the camera with the guests when they get in their picture. That would be so dope. So let me work on that real quick and let me see if I can get that to work. If not, we're going to plan B. What's plan B? I don't know. All right, looking really good, right? Huh? Yeah, this blueprint flip is coming along really good. Now, only thing we need now is maybe what another like water feature right here, maybe another little lake or something, pond or something right there to wrap the ride up, guys. What you think? What you think? I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. All right, man. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, man, cause we having a good time here. Uh-oh, wait. And the only thing we're gonna have to do once we finish the blueprint flip here is add the ride camera on here. We're gonna add the ride camera and then we need to I'm gonna add a ride camera booth somewhere. So like I said, when I put these on my workshop, when people download them, all I want them to have to do is just load it into their park, you know. I don't want them to have to worry about like doing any terrain work or anything like that, you know. Just enjoy the coaster. Alright, so let me see, should we put one in here? Cover them poles up there a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. You'll have to drop that tree down because we interfering with the track right there. Glad I looked at that. I made that one a little shorter. Yeah, alright. But everything is coming along pretty well. And I was able to get my light thing to work right there. I just need to finish dressing this thing on up and adding the ride photo camera and the ride photo booth. Yeah, alright, so just stick around guys, stick around to the end of the video to see the completed project. Well yeah, let's work on this area right here next. This came along really swell. Alright, we just need to add the lighting to the coaster and I'm gonna put a small little ride photo stand right here next to where the exit come out. And then, yep, that's going to wrap up my blueprint here for another blueprint flip here at Scott Boogie Gaming. So let me knock that out and wrap this video on up, shall we? And there we have it, guys. All wrapped up. Another successful blueprint flip here at the channel, here at Scott Boogie Gaming. We got the newly renovated torque coaster right here. With our power cord right here with the crystal that pulls the track down right there. Our guest house right here in the backside amongst all our trees and waterfalls and water effects and everything like that. I even added the torque in the water right there to wrap the ride up over here, this little water feature here. Yeah. Yeah, another successful blueprint flip right here. Now, only thing I gotta do now is scan this thing, make sure it ain't over 4,000 pieces, which I don't think it is. You're gonna scan this thing, get this thing put on the workshop so you guys can grab the share code off the video and download it and enjoy this ride in your park for yourself. Yeah. hmm Should we take us a ride on it now? Yeah, let's take a ride on it. A day or nighttime ride. I think we should take both. We should take both, right? Just to see what it's like. Yeah, let's get the hood back on the screen. All right, we're gonna put the hood back on the screen, but we'll take a daytime ride and a nighttime ride, I guess, right? Let's turn it off, and then let's get back on the ride and enjoy the ride, guys. All right, guys, that was a really cool ride right there, right? A really cool ride. But you know what? Nah, I'm gonna let you guys download it for yourself so you can get on it and take a nighttime ride. So let me go on and scan this thing, get the share code on the screen for you guys, and you can check this newly renovated torque coaster out, all dressed up now. hmm So I'm gonna put my version of this coaster up on the workshop, fully decorated here with the ride photo booth right there. All you gotta do is connect the path to it and everything. The water features and everything will be included in the blueprint, the whole nine. So as you see is what you get. That's what you're gonna get when you download this project. But it might be one thing I need to do. I want to add a pole on that camera right there. You know, but it is what it is. You always can. I may leave that empty like that and let you all make your own little camera rig, but I know I'm gonna make a camera rig for this thing. So let me scan this thing, get this put up on the workshop so you guys can get the share code. And all right, there you have it, guys. The Torque Remastered coaster is all uploaded onto the workshop on my workshop now. You can now find it if you on Xbox, PC, or PlayStation 5. You can go and now download the Torque Remastered and give it a ride for yourself, and or put it in the park if you want to use it. Yeah. And there go the share code right there on the top right of the screen on the top there. If you guys can't see that, if you got bad eyes, man, you can't see, man. Let me jot it down for you and put it on the screen right there for you. And nice big letters under the bottom. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this blueprint flip video I put together here today. I was just having some fun here. I've been enjoying myself lately and putting my videos together and coming up with cool little ideas and concepts to entertain you guys with. So this was another one, ultraviolet. I just put it together and kind of flipped the ride and showed you guys what it was before and after. This one I wanted to kind of take you a little bit through each process of what I was doing, just a little bit, so you can see it coming along as I was doing it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. So until next time, don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe on this video, and comment down below. Let me know what you think about this ride. And yeah, I'll catch you all in my next Planet Coaster video.